Right. It's time. Get some high runes. I'm eager to do some lower cross runs today. So let's get it done. Maybe I'll switch it up when I get a little. Some gold. Okay, do I have my run counter going? Doing some runs off stream, some runs on stream, but I'm recording them all. Run 72 right now. But I do love me some lower cross. Never know what you might. But we're hoping for Sir runes to cube up to Burr runes. We're looking for Burr runes, obviously. Mal, Ist, Ohm. We need a lot of stuff. We need a Call to Arms. We need a Heart of the Oak. Yeah, Enigma and Infinity would be the big ones. But it's going to take a few thousand runs before I can get into something like that. Maybe not. Remember, I did this on Destruction back in the day, and it probably took me like 5,000 or 6,000 runs to get my first Enigma, and I think that's probably lucky. Like, I think I found one Burr rune and 4 Sir runes. I think that's how I did it. Just cube them up. It takes a little bit of time, but I think it's probably faster than just farming the runes. I don't think I've ever found a Burr or a Jaw just from magic finding, so this is my go-to, especially when I'm eager to play a different character other than the sorceress. Not that that's necessarily the case right now, but I'm hoping that we'll find like a Vex rune and like the Call to Arm runes quickly, so that we have enough confidence to actually do some decent farming. Some grand charms, some small charms along the way would be really nice. We already found a Paladin combat and a Paladin defensive auras. Not that useful, but the combat's pretty sweet. So hopefully we can find some cold skillers or fire skillers or something like that. They're not that rare. Pretty sure by the end of my last grind through this, so I think I had like 5 or 6 fire skillers. I was just getting them left, right, and center. It was sweet. They beef up the character a lot. It's kind of tough when you're doing like a magic find character. Like, it's nice to have the damage, but uses up a lot of the inventory. You get to a point where you're basically just farming with, like, the only open space you have is the cube. Which, now that I know there's a hockey like this, not that bad actually. But I think, especially for this character, with like, I'll show you guys in a second. But the MF we have, it's not very good. So I think I'd rather find some What do we got here before we get murdered by these guys? Yeah, 23% MF. So I think even like some 5 to 7% MF small charms would be pretty sweet. Fill up the inventory with that. Then at least it doesn't feel so bad to kill bosses. Like, it feels so bad when you have like 20 MF and you're killing Mephisto and he's dropping like 4 magic items. Like, there's obviously still a chance to get something decent, but it's just sad. Waypoint to Pandemonium. You know what? That's a good point. It definitely is faster than walking. Thank you for that. Yeah. You know, I used to do something like that in LOD and I couldn't remember what it was. Maybe it was this. And then we could just go like this. That's sweet. Thanks a lot for that. Good morning, Samantha. How was the gym yesterday? I gotta go today, but I'll probably go later. I woke up and I started recording some of these runs off stream and I was like, you know what? I'll just go to the gym later. Get these runs in. Because, and I'll show you guys now that there's a couple people here. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. But let me show you. Look at what we got. Yeah, run 58. Hopefully this doesn't ruin it. I'm going to eventually release a video of like 500 or 1,000 runs, but I can't believe we already got a high rune. So pumped about this. This is going to be so good for Ilzon. Like, what a huge upgrade. Like, just being able to keep the mercenary alive. But we still need to get a base armor for him. But this was sweet. Couldn't believe it. 50-something runs in, and we're already catching high runes, which is kind of why I went on stream. I'm like, you know what? You know when you're doing something like this, and it's so boring after, like, hundreds of runs, which I didn't even get to. But after a while, you get burned out. And then you get a drop, and you're like, oh, I'm going to do another 200. So that's where I'm at now. I got the energy. And you guys will see me slowly lose energy as we get to like 200 runs and I have nothing. But then something big drops again and it picks right back up. Love it. That's why I love low cross runs. Like, a lot of people like, oh, it's really boring, really long grind. Like, I would rather it take longer and at least I'm actually killing stuff. Nah, this is just as exciting as a like doing Mephisto and Chaos runs and all that. Yeah, Grief with the low would be really good. And I definitely want to farm torches like that. I think once the sorceress is geared up and we have the Enigma for the paladin, we're going to make the paladin and level him up. And that's when we're going to start doing torches. I'll have the key sets ready and all that. But I feel like we should be able to find another low rune by the time that hits. I think it's a better idea to put it into a fortitude for the mercenary. Like, as long as we can find a good base, who knows? Maybe we do like 1,000,000 cow runs and we don't even find anything. If I still have it by then and we have a superior phase blade or something, sounds good to me. But if we can get it in the mercenary, just because this doesn't really hurt without the mercenary, like, you don't need him. But if we're doing anything where I actually want my mercenary alive with the insight for the mana regen, I don't know if you were watching previously, but he just dies. He's just a dead man walking. So, look at this. I wish I could drop uniques. I don't think the super chest can drop uniques. It's such a tease every time it drops like a spiderweb sash or a Shaco. Still potential though. Rare belts are fun to identify. But yeah, Grief. I don't think I've ever made a Grief. Which is not to say I've never had the runes. I think it's just one of those rune words that I sleep on. Because I'm such a noob. Oh, you watched the rest of yesterday, eh? The Titans and the Fire Sunder, yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling that the Thunderstrokes would be better. Like I said, I was always torn between the two because they both look so cool. But yeah, the negative enemy light res, and you know what? That's especially from some of the guys that were chatting with me yesterday in the stream. It seems like the minus res is just really big. F tier low mal ral for Grief. Yeah, it's not that expensive of a rune word. Like, I feel like we're gonna find a ton of Amal runes. It's really just the low rune. So if we find a second low rune, for sure. It's also such a cool rune where like the stats are so sweet. I was thinking about adding the counter. Like I have a little Python script that's just like tracking when the screen changes. I was thinking about adding the counter to the view so that you guys could see, but I don't know. Really, you think grief should be the priority? I don't know. Okay, listen, I'm not saying that grief is not better than fortitude. I'll agree with you on that, but I just don't know if we'll be able to use it in time. Yeah, like I think I agree that the grief will be a bigger impact on the smiter than the fortitude would be on the mercenary. But I don't know. You know, low key, I kind of wanted to try Ubers on a sorceress. Like I've never done it before. It seems crazy to me, but I've seen it done. I mean, maybe we just have like a 4 or 5 hour stream where I'm sitting there trying to do Ubers with a sorceress, right? Sounds like it could be some good content. But we'll see. I'm not gonna use it until I know what I'm doing. But I'll keep that in mind because both of you guys are telling me grief, grief, grief. So maybe I won't spend too much time farming and I'll just make the paladin. I mean, these types of runs like farming stuff is a lot better for the live streams, which is sweet. But I will say I do kind of want to do the paladin playthrough so that I can make more like offline videos. Maybe stream it and then turn it into offline videos. But either way, it just takes a lot more time to make videos like this, right? Because I could go 1,000 runs without finding anything, and then that's not much of a video. But at least if I'm streaming, I can chat with you guys and you can tell me how bad my decisions are. Yeah, we'll see. Nothing good from the charms so far. Saving these jewels. Hey, Mike, just Mike. Pretty sure I know who that is. Yeah, Samantha, you're not wrong. And I will just be straight up with you. I don't think I've ever used any of those. Like, I feel like I use like a random rare armor until I have a fortitude, and then that's it. I don't know, man. I just got so used to the meta like 10 years ago of just using a fortitude. Yeah. Listen, you know, I think you may be underestimating just how many lower Kuras runs I'm going to do. We're going to be drowning in runes, I'm telling you. But I'm also really picky about the base for the fortitude, especially these days when you can't you can't do, what is it? The glitch, the ethereal defense glitch, right? With the cube. So you got to be really picky with your armors because it's. Yeah, I'll definitely let you teach me. I mean, got nothing going on in the knowledge department anymore. Sounds good to me. See Ethrune. Oh, bowling in it. Yeah, surely the next run. We're already on run 90. Come on. That's so many runs. Okay. There's a block in my chest. That's the chest with the high rune in it. Come on. I always do that. If I run into a chest down here and it's locked and I don't have a key, you know I'm going back to town to get a key because that's going to be the chest. Oh, Yeah, the F scare. But I know. You know what? I kind of. It felt bad as I was doing too. Like when I dropped it yesterday, it was like 600 and something um armor, and I was thinking to myself, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, but I probably should have kept it. Eh? But decided to make fortitude, use it on non-eth so I can use it on other characters. You know, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Like, I could always make another one in the future, and at least that way, that's probably a pretty good armor for the Smiter and a bunch of other characters. Especially, like, I really want to make an Amazon early on. I really like, I mean, we got the Lycanders, we got the Titans. It'd be fun to make a Amazon and have the fortitude there. So that's, I'll keep that in mind as well. Come on. Feels good though. Feels good to be done with the leveling process and doing some runs here. I got a comment yesterday about how there should be a cooldown on teleport. You know, what it should be for repositioning only while you're using it to blast through the game. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I've played this game way too many times to walk through. And you know what? We're going to be walking through on a bunch of other characters. So I don't feel bad just giving this account a little bit of a head start. It's going to be a long grind. Like, we're doing the Holy Grail here. It's going to, I could be doing this for years, you know? Paltho play Topaz. Why did I think it was like some crazy runes? Listen, I don't want to waste my tals and my thulls, okay? And a perfect topaz, you know, that's magic find. Like, those don't grow on trees. Yeah, no. Definitely should have. I mean, even if it rolled 3 sockets, I could have made one of those other rune words that you mentioned, like treachery, right? I don't really remember what the rune words are. But we could have made something out of it. Stone, treachery, eventually. I don't think we have the runes for both, but hang on to that. Brutum. Oh yeah, I got my Jade figurine done just before the stream, so let's clean this up a little bit. Actually doing pretty well on the gems here. It's so hard to find the right ones to put in when there's just like gems staring at you in the face. Nope. That'll be it. Okay. Got hit on by a dude your dad's age at the gym, eh? Yeah, that definitely sucks. It seems like, I mean, from social media, it seems like that's not the rarest thing in the world, but my gym's pretty chill. Like, I go to a like really small, cheapo gym. I love it. Everybody kind of keeps to themselves. There's a couple people you can tell they're just friends, but I've never seen anything that I've been like cringing at. Everybody just they're there to work out and then they go home, you know, which is sweet. I love that. The only time I've been going to this gym for like 2.5 years now, probably, maybe longer. And the only time anybody's ever spoken to me, it was just like a friendly, hey man, like, you want some advice on that? I can see you could be doing a little bit better. And I was like, sure, hey, why not? But never anything inappropriate. I guess that's just privilege, though. That's what you want to call it. Okay, we're almost at run 100. Begging for something. Like, I'm not even begging for anything nuts. Just give me another gold rune so that we can go ahead and make that Heart of the Oak, man. That'd be sweet. Got one go room from the Hellforge. Yeah, never. It's nice. I got my headphones in. I'm in and I'm out. It's beautiful. I used to go to the more populated gyms, but I can't do it anymore. Like I used to do it when I was younger, but I'm 30 now and like I can't stand being in the busy gyms. Like and I swear it's the gyms you pay more for as well. I just can't stand it. It's maybe it's just because I'm so like awkward at the gym. I don't want to ask somebody how long they have left on a machine or anything like that. I just want to be able to do whatever's available. I kind of like I'm not super dead set on what I'm gonna do. I just do what I can, get a good workout, and then go home. I tried signing up for one of the nicer gyms, and I got that. And it just seemed like half of the people there were just trying to be influencers. I was like, yeah, canceled real quick. I'm happy with my little gym. Oh, you need a key. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We're gonna go get a key. There's gonna be something crazy. And I just now realized I'm not doing the Act 4 thing. I gotta get used to that. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna have to be something I'm like mentally. I have to say like Act 4, Act 4. Don't forget. Oh, okay, come on, something huge. Oh wow. I mean, not a high rune, but everything but a high rune. That's a pretty good super chest. I didn't do it. I swear I'm gonna do it. I swear. Hold on. Okay, normally I would ID all these, but it's a lot. Nothing, nothing. Hey, 22 MF. I'm gonna hang on to these just because. Where can I put them? Just because this might be like a good switch when we start doing some magic finding. I don't think it'll be really necessary to have these if I'm doing like moat trick Mephisto. So sweet. Like any MF I can get right now. Start going earlier. Yeah, the morning people are definitely more focused on themselves. During the week, yeah. Yeah, it's tough, especially when you're working like a 9 to 5. If you have to go to the gym when, everybody else has to go to the gym because they're all working 9 to 5s, it can be tough. And I don't know what I would do if that were the case for me. Like luckily I work from home. So I eat really quick and then use my lunch break for the gym. And I just get like I'm usually there for like 40 minutes, which is more than enough for me. I'm just happy to just kind of like stay healthy and not die early, I'm not trying to be huge or anything, but it's like such a blessing that I'm able to do that. I don't know what I would do if I had to go at 6 o'clock because I tried once and it was packed. I was like, okay, maybe just the treadmill for today. And even then, I was like, good, there's one treadmill open. Very lucky. It got a little bit worse in the summertime though. The gyms are quite busy in the summertime because all the younger folk. I mean, even people in college, they're just more like eager to be in the gym. Okay, I'm still not going to Act 4. I gotta stop talking about the gym and start remembering to go to Act 4. Holy. I'm wasting precious seconds. I feel like for every 100 runs, I could probably get an extra 10 in if I was just doing this efficiently. Okay, we're doing it. Act 4. Don't forget. Act 4. Here we go. You manage a bar, okay. So then you could go in the morning, but I get it if you don't, because if you go in the morning, which is sweet because the gym's a little bit dead, then you got the whole day ahead of you and you're tired already. I get that. It's tough. But honestly, like, I've seen a lot of studies, and by studies, I mean YouTube videos of people that are like, listen, you can go to the gym for like 1 or 2 times a week, even 1 time a week, and you reduce your risk of like a bunch of stuff by like 30 to 40%. It's crazy. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. I'm just gonna stop looking at chat until I go to Act 4 10 consecutive times and I'm completely got it drilled into my brain. No more chat. Almost did it there. Almost did it. There we go. It is faster though. It's nice. And even if it wasn't faster, I just hate walking through Act 3. I wouldn't even mind doing this if it was a little bit slower. Just teleporting is fun. Yeah, YouTube studies, man. I'm telling you. The content on YouTube these days is kind of nuts. Like, these people put some real work. Like, Jeff Nippert is who I was referring to when I said that. Like, he really looks into. I did it again. He really looks into the science of it, and it's nice. Because back in the day, it was like, all right, here's what you gotta do: go to the gym, do this, just because I say so. And unless you went and did the research yourself, you don't really know why you're following that. And even like for Diablo, like, maybe I'll shut up about the gym for a second, but even for the Diablo videos, like some of the stuff I've seen these guys put out, like they're looking into the code, they're breaking stuff down. It's like, here's why everything works the way it works. And here's the science to back it. And here's the science to back why I can't go to Act 4. Small brain problems. We'll get there one day. Yeah, come on. We haven't found a single, like, anything. Even if it's like a 5 MF small charm, please. Emerald, okay, I guess technically that's something, but it's okay. Honestly, I'm having a good time. I'm just thinking for your guys' sake, show me the money. Soul rune? I always get so excited when I see the orangey color of the runes. Magic amulets? Yeah, probably a good idea. I think I completely ignore them because I have my beautiful Tal amulet, but they could roll some pretty sweet stuff. I'll keep that in mind. Honestly, even at this point, even magic rings, like the magic vine, like we don't have any Nagel rings yet, so I gotta remember that this is a new account with nothing and everything be valuable. I got like a 50% success rate of doing the Act 4 thing. Getting there. I don't care too much for loot filters. Like, I don't mind seeing everything. But when the items drop outside, that might be worth clicking. When the items drop outside of the hut, it gives me some anxiety, I can't lie. Like, if I miss some crazy drop because of that, I mean, I'll never know. I'll never know. Unless I go back and watch the recording and I realize it, then yeah, that would be sad. Okay, so I think I want to start grabbing this armor rack, and then I didn't notice there was also one somewhere over here. Can't remember where it was, but I'm gonna try to remember this. Down right waypoint. Is that faster? How am I doing it now? Let's see. Maybe this will be better. Jeez. Not bad. That it feels a little bit easier to remember to go to the waypoint that way, actually. So I'll give that a shot. Yeah, loot filters, man. You know, it just feels weird that they didn't put one in. Like, how hard could it be? But they did such a good job, and it's like, if they had done a terrible job, I could understand, because then it's like, okay, they got lazy. You know, they weren't doing this, weren't doing that. But I feel like they did so much. Like, they did so many amazing things. But not the loot filter. Optimal routing and also optimal, like, spell usage, right? Like, I'm just getting used to using the telekinesis. It's not something I typically use, but I know it saves a lot of time. It adds up, you know, when we're doing thousands of runs over time. Oh, went the wrong way. As you can see, it's hard for me to break habits. But that's alright. Still feels pretty good. 106. First 100 runs of the lower Karas done on this account. Feels good, man. I'm definitely not the quickest. Definitely not, but I'm happy with the progress so far. Yeah, like I'm trying to use the telekinetic telekinetic grab, but it's hard to remember. It's almost harder than just me just walking up to it and clicking it. But that'll change. Practice, practice, practice. I mean, especially, it helps a lot when you teleport in and the chest is surrounded by monsters. Even if it wasn't faster, it's just safer. Unless you're standing in the group of monsters when you're using the skill, right? Nothing. That's not horrible, right? Something. Yeah, I'm definitely not sleeping on these racks. We got the Titans yesterday from the rack, which is crazy to me. Like, I know it's not too rare to get a unique from a rack. Like, it's not super common, but it's not too rare. But the fact that we got a decent one is pretty sweet, because you never know what you're gonna get. Like, I feel like the rack we got it from is almost always dropping the ceremonial javelins, but if you get some something useless and it rolls unique, you're not even that happy about it. Yeah, once I develop the habit of actually doing things the right way, I'm gonna be going into other guys' streams and going, hey, listen, buddy. Make sure you're using optimal routing and telekinesis. Nothing yet, though. Counter break. I think it may have. I think it's been stuck on 105 for a little while. Come on, Grand Charms. Be something. Yeah, no, hey. Don't worry about it. I don't know what to call you because your name is so super confusing. Do you have a nickname I can use? I don't know how to pronounce that. But hey, listen, I don't mind the advice at all. Like Samantha there will tell you. All the advice is welcome here because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm honestly like looking to get better at the whole min-maxing. Save some time, you know? But yeah, my counter's broke. Start it. This is why I'm keeping an eye on it. I do not trust the little scripts that I make. Hey man, this community so far, I'm super happy with the little community we got going on here. The D2R community. I do not mind. Whoa. Nice. That was a good one. No way I was getting that chest without, oh, hold on. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay, good. One socket. All that for nothing. Whew. Yeah, exactly. Most of us are old heads. I don't know anybody. I mean, I don't know many people that play this game, but I don't know anybody that's like young that's like, hey, Diablo 2, yeah. Oh, hey, that'll work. Maybe for a swap, maybe not. I don't know how much I want the MF. But yeah, I feel like everybody that plays this game is like 30 plus and they're just trying to relive their childhood. It's awesome. We gotta do something. Maybe I make a mule for perfect gems because this is getting kind of crazy. Is better or worse? One more, 1% more. Beautiful. Yeah, I did know about that, the drop patterns, but you need to know, it's been a while since I looked into this. You need to know your seed, right? Like it's, I don't even know how to go about looking at that. I know that you can find out what you're doing. Like you might have more chance of like a Vex drop on player 7 or players 8 might have a low drop, something like that. But I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Okay. I'm gonna quickly use these up and then transfer them. Because I'd like to clean up here. We have way too many keys. Okay, let's keep the flawless. Save the perfects. You guys will be here with me for my cleanup time. Everything? Thank God they added the control move. Oh my, this would be horrible. Speaking of the Talos amulet, if I find the orb in the belt, That's minus 15 fire res. And then I can use the fire thunder. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I would love to find the. I mean, the Tal's Belt is sweet too because magic find. The orb always felt bad to use, but oh, the orb always felt bad to use because I don't know. But then again, I don't know what I'm doing, and it was always when I had better stuff. There's 65 patterns on player 7. Only 2 that contain burr. Really? Huh. So does that mean that I should be farming on players 5? Or is it kind of like something I can determine ahead of time? Ever have more than 1 gems? Probably not. That's really interesting. I got to do more research on this. I've just been kind of doing it blindly. Okay, I'm also going to make a runes character just because why not, right? We will organize this eventually. I'll try to do it off stream, but for now I just really want to have the room. I don't want to bore you guys with garage cleaning, spring cleaning. But we'll keep the low room, we'll keep the gold room. It's kind of satisfying. I love this noise. Room. You say you have 9. Okay. Yeah. And I mean, what are the odds I actually get the burr, right? Like, I feel like it's more likely that I get a couple Sir runes. Just cube it up. I mean, I don't really need to do this, but while I'm doing it, I might as well just. Is this guy already full? Almost. Dang. Okay, I'll do what I can. Set items 1. Really unique naming, I guess. Have any more? Thons or anything? No. Okay. That's good for now. Yeah, I know. Listen, I know it's not pretty, but like I said, I didn't think I'd have enough items to actually need to organize. Right now, I will just throw them in, and then later I'll have all of my. I'll probably make a couple characters for like insight rune sets, spirit rune sets for when we want to roll that stuff. But for now, this is it. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Oh, you know what it is. I know what it is. My run tracker compares to a screenshot, and the screenshot is the Act 3 like page here. But now that I'm going to Act 4, not doing it. So it wasn't tracking any of the runs where I was going to Act 4. So let me quickly update this. Here's the screenshot I just took. I was wondering, like, why am I still stuck on 105? But no problem. I can just update it. I'll update it by like 10. I think I probably missed about 10 runs. And then run it again. Okay, let's see if this works. Too bad. All right, moment. Yes, that was the problem. Hey, Ruben. Yeah, the Frozen Orb Hydra was amazing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how good it was. Yeah. Shout out to Mary Poothy Poppins, which I feel weird saying that name now, but shout out to her for the recommendation because that was game changing. I would have struggled so much if I didn't respec into that build. It would have been like horrible. I need that ruby for something. I think it might be the cube what's it called? The cube recipe for goals. So I'll hang on to that. Amethyst too. Who knows, man? We might be cubing up. It's good. Yeah, the angel. I couldn't believe it. Like, I think we were both mentally prepared to do like a million rerolls, like until we got something amazing, and then first shot, boom. That was amazing. I gotta edit those and put them into videos for whoever's like not gonna watch the 2 hour stream video. Um, so that they can continue watching the progress of this character because that was nuts. That was really cool. I was so worried about that too. Like, it's like, how are we gonna do this? Ilzan won't stay alive, you know? Dragon Shield. Man, give us a Monarch, please. Yeah, Ilzan's not staying alive. We got probably double immune, double immune, double immune. And then out of nowhere, boom. Was it lucky that we could break the immunity? Like, I think you were saying it wasn't 100%, right? Does that mean that we got really lucky with I guess it essentially meant that he had like what? Like let's say 110% of I don't know if it was fire or cold, but let's say it was like 110% fire res. So this doing -37 broke it. But if he had like 137, that wouldn't have broke it. Is that am I understanding that correctly? Insane luck. Yeah. No, that was gross luck. Like I felt dirty. But in the best way. Okay, I can't remember if we reset. I'm gonna make a new game. I have a really bad habit of completely forgetting if I reset and going back to the area and everything's already looted and I'm like, oh. Come on, Shiko. I need a unique Shiko. War Scepter. Is that? These could be something, so I'll pick those up. The fact that it was the Talic that made it even luckier. See, I bet it pisses you off that I'm just like, oh wow, that was good, and I just have no idea how insane it was in your mind. Get used to it, because that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a really good playthrough. It definitely was. Got super lucky on a lot of stuff. And that's why we've done 120 runs with no Hey Dennis, no mercenary? I mean, I could bring him. I guess it would help with the potions. But I just didn't really think it was too necessary because I'm not hurting for the mana and I'm not really killing anything. I'll pick him up. No way, man. Another one. And look at the roll. That is just okay. Does that make you any happier, Samantha, that I've got like the most garbage roll possible? Oh man. If it was ethereal, that would have been sweet. That's crazy though. That weapon rack is popping off, man. That's our second Titans from that weapon rack. That's hilarious. Yeah. No, I'm definitely not Sweaty. Definitely not. Whatever the opposite of sweaty is, that's me. Yeah, is that anti-perfect? Is the lifesteal 5? I thought it could go 4. Let me look this up. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to see with my own eyes. 5. Yeah, literally the lowest it could possibly be. Wow. The lowest possible damage and lifesteal. You know what? I'm keeping that. That's something I keep. Imperfect item. Definitely like I need an imperfect Grail. Yeah, 5 to 9 and 150 to 200. It's so disgusting. I love it. That's hilarious. Yeah, oh man. I really do want to make a Javazon. Did we already do this one? No. Oh, see, I do this. I get all excited about the drop and I forget to make a new game. It's definitely a trophy, and I definitely want to make a Javazon. But I feel like the Paladin has to be second, right? Like, it has to be. Cow farming, dude, Javazons are so much fun for cow farming. The density is just, it's so much fun. Yeah, you know what? I can't really, I mean, I could stream during the week, but it's a lot more difficult. Obviously, I can't really stream during the day because I'm working. I could stream at night, but, you know, I got stuff to do. So I usually just play offline because I never know when I'm going to have to get up and change. But maybe what I'll do is just start leveling those characters and record the videos simultaneously. The Paladin and the Amazon. So this is my problem, though. I can't make up my mind. I want to do the Paladin, and then I get a good drop for the Amazon. I want to do the Amazon. And then I'm going to find some kind of crazy Necromancer wand, and I'll be like, oh, maybe we make a Necromancer. But just because I love this game so much. So excited. So excited to play everything. Can't wait to play Druid as well. Druid's so much fun. Yeah, we definitely need someone who can set up Discord bots. I have a Discord bot that I made for like a server that I use with my friends, but it doesn't really do very much. I'm definitely not up for the task of any sort of actual management level stuff. More so just like scraping League of Legends build websites. Yeah, I thought about the Discord. I'll wait a little bit. I mean, I love having you guys here, and we definitely have, you know, a few people that are chiming in, but I don't know if a Discord's really going to help. It's just going to be like us 3 in there chatting all day, which is nothing wrong with that, but I definitely want to put the work in to make sure that it's like moderated and everything, just in case. Maybe getting ahead of myself here, but I'll make one eventually. Maybe I'll set like a sub goal or like a viewer goal, and then once we hit that, open up shop. Yeah, I agree that the Paladin should be second for optimization, and I think okay, I know I'm getting excited and I'm going flipping flopping, but the plan was and still is to make the sorceress so that I can farm enough items that a Paladin will be viable. And then we start doing torch runs, and then the torches will determine what I make next. So if we find an Amazon torch, that's what I'll build next. If we find a barb torch, there we go, right? I feel like that's fun because it's kind of random, and it helps me. Oop, that's not what I meant. It helps me, you know, switch it up, and I don't have to think too much. I can just see what the game gives me. But knowing my luck, I will get like 4 barb torches in a row. Bonehelm. That would be perfect. 1 socket. Looking for a 3 socket for that Topaz party. You know what? That's not horrible. I'll hang on to that, considering our lack of resistance. No drops, though. Nothing crazy. Hey, I mean, the anti-perfect Titans is pretty sweet. But I'm looking for high runes. Your single player account got 6 Zon torches in a row? Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. It'd be sweet if you could re-roll them. Like, I don't know what would be appropriate for that. Like, it would need to be really expensive, right? Like, obviously it wouldn't be like a 3 P-gems, you can re-roll your torch. But like, I don't know. Once you have the items though, it's not like doing Ubers is like super terribly difficult. So it's not a big deal, but it definitely feels bad to get 6 in the row of the same thing. Especially when you're looking for something else. Like there's an equal chance for everything. But somehow it feels like the Paladin and Sorceress ones are way rarer. Yeah, 2 high runes. That seems pretty fair. Then you got to really think about it. Like, do you have so many high runes that you want to risk re-rolling getting another Amazon torch? Or do you really just want to go farm the keys again? Think about it. Got another out the door situation. You know what though? This was so much worse on Lord of Destruction because you would have that out the door situation where the items drop, there's so much on the ground that who knows what's outside, right? But now that you can walk over the gold and pick up the gold, huge game changer. Because you used to need to sit there like picking everything up, waste like 30 seconds a run. Yeah, I also love degenerate gambling. I think if I had the runes, I probably would do that. Like I'm super excited for when we can that chest might not be doable. Come on out, guys. There we go. I'm super excited for re-rolling. I'm excited for when we can get a yeah, bios on. When we can get a Veil GC or Rare Diadem, anything that we can start rolling. So much fun. I'm pretty sure the one decent lifer I ever got on my last LOD Holy Grail was from re-rolling a Bale of Grand Charm. I think it was like a 42 health cold or fire skiller. Feels so good. But you go through a lot of gems. And this is good for gold, which, I mean, on the topic of gambling, love that, but I don't think we're quite there yet. In terms of levels, like I think at level 80, if we started gambling, chances of getting something decent are pretty low, right? What do we need? Closer to like 92, right? Something like that. Jeez, out the door. 43 life poison and bone skiller. That's sweet. I love poison and bone. Is it any good? Like, I feel like every time I make a necromancer, it's always just summons. Did they do anything in D2R that makes makes the poison and bone necromancer like more viable. I've always wanted to do poison nova, but I feel like it's just not very good. I guess maybe the poison sunder. Assuming that's a thing, that'd be pretty sweet. Nephroon, you got me excited. Give me good runes. $93, $91 if you want to farm. It's from zones. Right. Okay. Craft. I meant gambling though. Is it the same recipe for gambling as it is for crafting? Crafting. I can't even. I forgot about crafting too. So much fun. I can't wait to get to that stage of the game. I can't. What do you mean you can't? Bone Spear Corpse Explosion. Yeah. I don't think I've ever made that build. I think I played a little bit of Bone Spirit for PvP back in the day. But I don't know. I could never get into using a necromancer for farming. But I'll give it a shot on this playthrough. Like I said, I want to have one of every character. Try it out. Especially like when we get some really good items. Then even the weakest stuff feels pretty sweet. Even if we have to do like players through or something. Yeah, gambling's 90 plus. That's not bad. I think leveling to 90, between 90 and 92, it's typically not too horrible. But after 92, well, what is it, like 92 to 94, still not horrible. And then 94, 95 plus is like ridiculous, right? I think I've only ever gotten to 98. And that was probably online back when I was like really young, like 14, 15, spending my entire summer break doing bail runs. Oh, you play on PlayStation? How is that? I was so like surprised when they released D2R on consoles, and a lot of people seem to be like actually playing them. I don't know. It feels so weird to me. Even when I see like videos on Reddit of people that are like, "Oh, look at this cool drop I got," and I could see because they have that little like circle cursor thing. I see they're playing on consoles, and I'm like, that feels like so weird. I couldn't imagine. I think I played Diablo 3 on the Switch one time, and that was okay. That was Diablo 3. It's so different. Yeah, Terror Zones, they definitely make the leveling easier now. You don't have to do bail runs. You can do like really high level farming and get good experience. I didn't think about that. That's pretty sweet. I love that. I noticed yesterday when I was doing the Terror Zones, it shows the level, the area level in the top right. And I love that because I'm a noob and I don't know what the area levels are off by heart. I wish they would do that for everything. Like I wish right now it would tell me. Like why not? Just have it white when it's just normal level, and then purple when it's like a terrorized level. Yeah, skills like Blizzard and Hammerden. Teleport is locked behind a preset distance. So you can't, okay. So you can't do any greater or lesser of a jump. You have to do exactly what it's set up as. That's so weird. So weird. I suppose for casual play, it's got to be pretty fun. If there was like Diablo 2 couch co-op, I guess that could also be kind of appealing. But I don't think I'll ever do it. Like I thought about it. I thought about trying to set it up on my Steam Deck. And even that felt like just weird to do. But hey, maybe I should give it a chance. If I ever need to play and I'm not at my computer. That's weird about the teleport though. I kind of get it though. It would be hard to like quickly move the cursor with the I cannot believe that we haven't gotten anything noteworthy. Yeah, I couldn't imagine trying to duel on the console. Oh my god. No way. Raw rune. Got me excited. Yeah, dueling is hard enough with keyboard and mouse for a noob like me. If I tried to duel on a console, you could tell it's not me on a console. Tell you that much. Glacial Chair and Drifter Cavern. No thanks. Maybe we switch this up soon. We're at run 137. I might switch it up to do some Mephisto runs for a little bit. Probably got another 30 or 45 minutes on the stream, so maybe we'll do that. It'll be fun. Yeah, you don't need to make me feel any worse. I know that you would telestomp me. You could put like a 6-year-old kid on this game and you'd telestomp me. This is why I'm a PVMer, okay? And I'm barely even that. Always have been. I've never been big on PvP with anything. It was a lot of fun in D2 LOD. Like I got into it, but I was never good at it. And never really good at other PvP. RuneScape and besides PvP. I don't even know. I played a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online. Didn't really like that PvP. World of Warcraft. Just felt bad. Yeah, I've used JSP a little bit back in the day, but nothing crazy. I know some people, it's like, you know, completely forbidden to even mention that on Reddit. I don't know. It's up to you whether you want to do it or not. Like the trading system in Diablo 2 is pretty decent, but obviously has its flaws. So I get it. Ooh, hey, we can P-Top as this. Sweet. And we get a little bit of strength out of it. That's awesome. Wish it was something else. Could you imagine if it was like health or something? We'll take that. Yeah, that's a good one, eh? Good one. Yeah, even attack for using JSP. I get it. Like, I mean, I don't condone that, but I'm not surprised because, yeah, I think on Reddit, if you're on the Diablo 2 subreddit, they just call it the Forbidden Site. It's like, I don't know. Do what you want to do. Like, I play single player, so, you know, I don't really have like a very massive opinion on any of that type of stuff. But whatever, man. If somebody wants to play the game one way or another, whether it's using sites or not using sites, like even back in the day, like I know it's a little bit different. It's kind of the same, but even like if you're buying items from sites, like listen, if you got a full-time job and you're working like 50 hours a week or something, and you would rather buy the item than spend 100 hours grinding it, just do whatever you want, man. I don't care. I would say though, like if you're playing a game, like maybe this isn't really accurate for D2, but if you're playing a game and you know that it's like against the rules to do that and you do it and you get banned, just don't cry. That's all I'll say. You know the rules, follow the rules or don't, and suffer the consequences if you choose not to. But I think judging people like how they play a game like that is kind of like it's kind of silly. Tradery, yeah, I've heard of tradery as well. Never used it. I mean, some games it's just necessary. Like, I'm pretty sure Path of Exile it had like PoE.trade, right? I don't think that was like an official site, but the trading in Path of Exile is not very good. So obviously, people needed to make a like a workaround, so to speak. I don't really think you're hurting the game by doing that stuff. It's not like you're cheating. I guess you are. I don't know. I just don't care. It's a shiny stuff, but nothing good. Coming up on like 7 more runs before we switch it up. So you know what that means, game? Give me something good. Because then I get a good drop and I'll be here for another 2 hours while I ride the high. Too bad. Cross Bazaar, Ruin Temple. Very interesting to see those zones mentioned, like, not somewhere that you'd usually go. I gotta look up areas that have, That's unfortunate, because that if that was a man catcher, that would have been an insane base, wouldn't have been. Actually, maybe it would have rolled 5 sockets, because you can't cube it because it's superior, but either way, it's not. So it doesn't matter, but yeah, I gotta look up a list of places without certain immunities so that when they pop up as terror zones, I know that I can go get them. Right now, it doesn't matter too much because of my level, but once we get some levels, I definitely want to farm those better zones. Nice. Our perfect skull stack is getting pretty big. Like at least 5. I know, it's impressive. do this? No. Come on, amulets are so small. You should be able to pick them up with telekinesis. And gloves. Take the ring. I'm excited to see how much MF we have with the very small upgrades. Just came for this. Too many items, so I do. No, no, no. Dropping them. Dropping them all. Yeah, Mausoleum, Ancient Tunnel, Stony Tombs, and Pindle are good for Blizz source. I definitely learned Mausoleum yesterday. I'm sure you saw if you watched the rest of the stream, but I was baiting myself. I was like, wow, this is so sweet that this zone is terrorized because level 85. Only to realize that it's always level 85. That was embarrassing, but yeah, definitely a good one. Ancient Tunnels, Stony Tombs. I actually knew about Stony Tombs. Pindle, though. That's a good point. Pindle can drop some good stuff. Keep those in mind, though. Thank you. Probably stay with the Blizzard build a little while. Yeah, you call it cute, I call it very embarrassing. All right. This is it. This is run 150. And then we're going to do a few Mephisto runs. Come on. Nada. You know what? Wasn't the worst. Definitely was not the worst run in the world. Okay, so let's see. We got a couple things to put on. We got to respec if we want to wear these. Actually, no, we don't. We don't. Because of this bad boy. Which, of course, I need to grab. Actually, oh, no, I have some here. Sweet. Why are the gems in here? Okay. So we have this. This is going to be MF, right? Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Wear this. I'm going to keep these in here because we want to put the back on later. What else do we get? Did I not get like rings or something? 6%. 14 and 9. I must have just put them on. Offensive aura. No, no. Okay, is that it? That's all we got? Okay. What does that bring us to? Hey, 118. Yeah, this pretty good. Yeah, I definitely figured it out, but it was only because I had a very nice viewer that was there to let me in on the secret. Did I not have one more thing? Oh, it was an amulet, and I was like, I don't really want to switch it. Okay. Go back down to players 3. And let's pray. Let's pray for something sweet. I know Mephisto can drop some pretty sweet stuff, so. What? Excuse you what? Come on, Mephisto. We should 100 runs with like no big upgrades. Please give me something good. First try. Hmm. Yeah, I'm taking from. Listen, when you're as bad as me at this game, I can't just rely on one person. Okay. We even got Apo in here, giving me good tips. That is it a tiara? That tiara looks really good. I actually like that a lot. But yeah, we got a good little community going on here. I really appreciate you guys. I did not expect to get advice and comments, and I love that. I would have been, you know how many videos I would have put out with just absolutely terrible mechanics, terrible builds. You know how long I would have been spending at Ancients using Blizzard? Yeah, it's a badass tiara, definitely. It actually worked out so well that it has the strength too, because I needed it and I didn't need to respec, which I actually, yeah, I didn't launch through the Battle.net launcher, so I would have had to restart the game to do that. So it's crazy how these things come together sometimes. I love that. It'd be good for when we get the Monarch too. Oh, that is a Grail item. Oh, ethereal Grail item. Here we go. Sweet. I think this is pretty good for the Zon. Obviously, we won't use it because it's ethereal, but let's add it to the ethereal Grail. Very cool. And then is this the same one we have? No, this is Cyber. Cyber. Perfect. Very sweet. Yeah, I love the Eth items. They get me excited. Again, I just one of those things I love about doing a Holy Grail is that you get items that normally you'd be like, why is it Eth? That's so useless. But you get excited about it because you add it to your even rarer collection of all items. I wonder if anybody's ever done like an Eth Holy Grail. I feel like that. I guess that's not even possible for some items, right? But even if you just did all the items it was possible for, I don't know. Seems kind of nuts to me. Titan and Razed. Yeah, if we can get an Eth Titan, that'd be sweet. I love that they did that. I love that they made some uniques where it actually is really sweet if you find them Eth because they roll in such a way that it really works out. Okay, we have this. I think we already have one, but I'll keep it anyways. Oh, don't even say the word ethereal griffins. Why would you say that? I've never found one like, but that's got to be the saddest thing. Like I worry about that every time I see an item I want on the ground. It's like, please, please no. I'll have to go farm a Zod rune. There's no way. You found one before? Is that what you mean? Oh man. I mean, listen, I don't mind finding one. We can add it to the Ethgrail, but please let it be the second one, you know? Like, please? That's horrible. I've seen those stories on Reddit. Do not envy those people. Your first one on single player was at. That is just the saddest thing. I mean, you can use it. You can use it for a little bit, but it's probably got like 12 durability. Just don't get hit. It's that easy. Yeah, you're excited for 6 seconds. And then sad for many, many more seconds. Yeah, that's horrible. Light belts. Arctic binding. I think we already have that. Yeah. Not too good. Yeah, it could have been you for sure. I see a lot of those posts on Reddit. You got to share the pain, you know? Like you can't go through something like that alone. It's not healthy. Yeah, the posts on Reddit are either really happy or really, really sad. 2 years back, yeah, probably been on the D2 Reddit for a few years at least. I enjoy seeing what other people are doing, giving me ideas. Come on, baby. Pistol, my boy. Got me something good. Not that. I'm using a lot of mana. I wish I could bring Ilzon with me, but he just attracts unwanted attention. Here, buddy. Oh, I love the moat trick. Thank God. There's no way I could do this if I had to walk up and face him. I mean, I could, but it would be way more tedious. Bill. Anchored spine. That is a good looking armor. Like that. That's beautiful. I really like that. Add these to the list. Yeah. Beautiful. 14% done with the Grail, guys. 14%. Can you believe it? Something. Did I make the game? I don't know. Definitely don't want to teleport all the way down there and find out that I didn't. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, we're almost there. Only 86% to go. Whoa. Oh. I swear I dodged that. I swear. Like the hitbox. God damn it. Yeah. Been a while. Been a while since dying, so it was about to happen. Yeah, 86% more to go. I mean, at this rate, what is it? Maybe a couple months and I'm done? This is easy. What are you doing over there? I guess that works. Is this like, this must be a little bit worse. I feel like this is slower. Come here. You're moving around too much over there. Yeah, this is much better. He has too much wiggle room over there in the middle. Don't like that. Surely we can get something decent. Oh, I'm excited. I'm easily excited if we can't sell. Every time I see that the little orange text, I'm like, what? Burn? Jaren? No. Of course not. It's good to have hope. At least it's nice and quick. Beautiful weather today. I gotta go for a walk later. Enjoy this weather while it's still around, because it won't be long. Won't be long before it's snowing. Scale mail. We have Hawk mail already. And spanking new. I think I put a link in the video description for the Grail progress. I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to click it and watch as it goes up. I mentioned it previously. I still need to add some items to it, so we're probably actually a little bit below the percent that we're at, because I need to add the Sunder Charms. Is there anything else? Are there other uniques that were added with D2R? I actually don't know. But anything, I'll have to double check. And anything that was added, I'll have to update update the app. I didn't make the app. I'm not trying to claim that, but I could probably figure out how to update it because it's open source. So after I find a couple chase items, I should respec into Nova. Yeah. No, I wouldn't mind that at all. I think I don't want to be doing this forever, obviously. Like, the Blizzard's really good for this type of stuff. But, yeah, once we have, like... I'd be comfortable once we have, like, a Shaco, Skin of the Viper Magi. I want to say an Arachnid's... what is it? Arachnid's Mesh? Would be sweet. This is a nice item. But I don't know how likely it is that I actually end up finding that. It's probably really rare. But yeah, maybe just the Shaco and a Viper Magi. Maybe like a Taos belt. And I think I'll be ready for... Oh, and like a Spirit Monarch, okay? Yeah. I think with that, I'll be ready for more areas. And respec into Nova, I'd like that, because I haven't used that before, like I said. It might be fun. Almost perfect. Yeah, I didn't even check that. 39, is that the only thing that rolls? Let's see, Markings Stone. Yeah, it's the only thing that rolls. 39 though. That's pretty sweet. I feel like it's not like super useful though, right? Like, I love the Immortal King set, but I feel like it's not that great. Yeah, 1K meth runs. I mean, that's definitely a video, but geez, I don't know. Maybe like, maybe 500? Maybe? Depends how much time I have. Yeah, 40 crushing bows max, yeah. I mean, that's not a huge roll, but if it was actually perfect, I'd be a little bit more excited. Yeah, I'm in Canada. I'm a few hours north of Toronto, so Like, it may or may not snow, but like chances are in Canada it will. And it's just cold. Even if it's not snowing, the walks are like not that enjoyable after October. Like, I think usually around Halloween it ends up being like just not fun to go outside. Ooh, hard leather armor. The Centurion. Take it. Um, Filling up. I don't know how I'm gonna do item management. We're filling up quickly. Yeah, you love the snow, eh? Listen, I don't hate the snow. It's just, there's certain things you can't do in the snow. But there's also certain things you can't do without snow. Like if you're into skiing, snowboarding, any of that type of stuff, I mean, if you lived in, I don't know, Texas or something, I don't know, someplace that doesn't get snow, then you'd be pretty upset, right? I have a buddy who loves the winter way more than the summer because he goes, he skis, he snowboards, does all sorts of cool stuff. Me, I prefer the nicer weather, being able to run outside and go for walks. Ooh, got me excited there with the uniques. Yeah, a lot of nice leveling items. You got that right. Oh, hey, let's go. Another ethereal item. Skull Splitter. Sweet. Battle Branch. Nice. Of course, we're finding like the biggest items though. Like, we don't have space for this, okay? Yeah, I'm always happy to have the nice leveling items. Like, I was super excited to get most of the Sigon set out of the way because I just love using that to level. The Blood Fists. Like, Blood Fists are such a crazy item for how low level requirement they are. Love stuff like that. Yeah, cozy winter vibes, eh? I don't mind that stuff. I love being inside too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like always outdoors or anything. I'm inside playing Diablo, but and I love Christmas. I love Christmas time. It's my favorite time of the year. I just feel like everybody's in a better mood. And I honestly love Christmas music. Let's go. Another ethereal. I know a lot of people don't like Christmas music. They hate it, in fact, because it's on repeat at the grocery store and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I love Christmas music. Just makes me happy. Yeah, the Eth Grail is going to be done before the regular Grail. Holy crap. Very nice. Just please don't. I don't want to further it with the Eth Griffins. Please. I'm not asking for that. Yeah, don't you think it brings the mood up? Like, I just feel like you could run into like the nastiest person, but around Christmas time they're just a little less nasty. You just have a better chance of like having a positive interaction with people. Yeah, I wonder how much money Mariah Carey has made off of that song, that one song. Gotta be tons and tons. Okay, I think we found this ethereal, but not regulars. What's it called? Iron Jang. Jang Bong. Reminds me of Black Myth Wukong, which I bought and started. I didn't finish it because I started this series. I finished that. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Like, I love Diablo 2, but I probably want to do some other, like, mixed variety content on the side. I want to play a lot of Final Fantasy. I'm going to I just went to the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Orchestra in Toronto a couple weeks ago. That was so much fun. Beautiful music. And then I just bought tickets for another Final Fantasy concert in Ottawa, January, which is going to be even better because it's Final Fantasy X music, which is my favorite. Absolutely love Final Fantasy X. Such a beautiful story. So much fun. So I probably want to stream that on the side. I don't know. I feel like when you start doing stuff like this, like I wouldn't want to lose your guys' interest because you guys love Diablo 2, you don't really care for Final Fantasy. I can understand that. But you know, probably just mostly doing what I enjoy. So hopefully you guys can enjoy it with me, but if not, catch you on the D2 streams. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not about to look up how much she made off that song cuz it's probably more zeros than I'll ever see in my life, so. Okay, Battle Branch we just got. Soulflay. Do we already have Soulflay? No, we do not. +1. And Gore Shovel. Beautiful name. Name my first child Gore Shovel. Okay, did I make a new game? Am I making a mistake? That's the one thing that having the map saved in single player really screws me over on because I get distracted so easily. It's like, if you could see that the map is not already discovered, you would know. Like, yeah, no, come over here, buddy. Come on. No, no. Stop being angry. Here we go. The last Final Fantasy you played was 7. If you enjoyed 7 at all, like, you should definitely pick up the remake. It's on PC now. If you have a console, it's probably a lot cheaper. The Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because they split it up into different games. Like Final Fantasy VII was like a 4-disc game on the PlayStation 1, right? Which ironically I never played. That was before my time. But if you like it, you should pick it up. Oh, you here for me? You don't care what I'm playing? Ah, I appreciate that. That's good to hear. That's awesome. I'd love to do a Final Fantasy stream. And then you wouldn't be able to tell me what I'm doing wrong. You name yours tax write-off? Yeah, I heard that there's a lot of advantages to having a kid. I don't know. I'm not too big on kids. One day. Oh, 8. Oh, I misread that. You played 8 with Squall. Yeah. I actually have that on Steam. I have the... I don't think it's a remake. Is it a remaster? I have it, but I've never played it. I tend to buy games and not play them. It's hilarious because a new game will come out. It'll be something I've wanted to play for a really long time. I'll buy it, and then I'll log into Diablo 2. And that's my life. Okay, probably only a few more runs, and then I gotta get going. I got some errands to run on the weekend. Sunday's almost over, so... Oh, did I... I did it. I did it. I already cleared that. Yeah, you're gonna be Googling Final Fantasy X guides and stuff. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, eh? Jeez. That might be nice. Like, I feel like Final Fantasy X is one of those games that's very similar in my life to Diablo 2, where I think I know what I'm doing. And then you're gonna come out here with, actually, I bought the Prima guide, and it says, you just missed 6 key items. Great. No, that'll be fun. I might set that up for sometime soon. I'm still having a lot of fun with this, and I don't want to take away from the D2. Maybe once we have like a paladin in place and a jab is on and we're farming and open the super chest. Yes, that's a good point. I completely forgot about that. And I'm definitely there with you on like, you never know what's going to be in there. You honestly don't. It's this one, right? Wow. Look at that. 99% of the time, it's a bunch of gold and a magic ring. That 1%. 1% is what we live for. Not too bad. I suppose that, what do you call it? That super chest, it could drop high runes, couldn't it? Who knows? Maybe that's where we get our burr rune. No way, Samantha. You're my biggest fan. That's what I'm going to call you. My biggest supporter. Getting me through the day. I swear, and okay, this is the last time I'm going to mention this, but this, you guys would be watching me still doing Ancients if I didn't know the respect to that Hydra Orb build, so. War boots. If only those were unique. That'd be a sweet drop. Lots of defense, but that's about it. Gold, though, we're rich. Bitch. What do you guys think about Hell Andy? Is that worth throwing into the mix? I enjoy farming Andy, but I feel like I just don't find anything good. Closer to the corner, eh? Okay, so I want them like this. Okay. Oh, a little bit farther back though. Okay. Feels a little bit faster. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but give it a shot. What do you sell? Mostly nothing, eh? Looks nice though. I've never been one to check out the vendors. I know a lot of people do vendor runs for like JMod and like Javelin stuff. I mean, oh man, you're screwing with me, eh? Listen, the placebo worked. Unbelievable. Terrorize Andy, but not non-terrorize, eh? Okay. And I suppose when you see terrorize Andy, it's like right now, probably still wouldn't be worth it at level 80, right? Ooh, lower res. Okay, that is not a troll. That's actually real. That's actually okay. Again, it could be placebo, but that actually felt a little bit better. I'm gonna stop blindly listening to you though, Samantha. You're getting away with too much here. I always like this set. It's a cool set. I don't think it's too useful, but it's colorful. You know what I might do actually? Maybe off stream tomorrow. I might do some Nightmare and Dario because, I mean, I'd love to find a Stoner Jordan. Not very likely, but I feel like we get some Nagel rings at least, right? Yeah, MF from the rings would be really nice. Even like a gold wrap or something. Defender. This is always such a cool item. I feel like it's not that good, but you see the 1 to sorcerer skills and you're like, hey, that's a sorcerer's shield. Cool looking item though. Like that looks so cool. We'll keep it on there. Why not? Add it to the Grail though. Viscer Viscerachuan. Terribly difficult to pronounce. Yeah, this is nice. Not bad at all. Oh god, too close. Falls at me. Battle staff. Skathons. So where are we at? So we're at 16.2% total. And we're at 27.5% on the sets. Oh, yeah, dude. I completely forgot about the super chest. What am I doing? Ooh. Almost decent. Not even close to being decent. Yeah, see, this is why I need you guys. I need the reminders. We shopped such a nice... Oh, that's cool that we got these like almost back to back. Shopped such a nice lower res wand, and I'm not even using it. But I love it. Here, buddy. Very nice. Nothing. Come on. Yeah, I think I should definitely wait until after because he gets lured up there and he's harder to hit. Harder to bring down where I want him. I just don't want to forget. I'm doing it ASAP. How does this last? 22 seconds. Pretty good. Demon Hide. Demon Hide gloves. I think we have Venom grips already. Big deal. We also have those already. Yeah. Come on, buddy. All right, Samantha, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your day. I'll be stopping the stream in like a couple more runs anyways. I just wanted to hit 2 hours. You won't be missing much. All right, now that she's gone, we're gonna hit something. We're gonna hit something huge. This is the way it works. It's gonna be me and you, Apo. You bring me the good luck. Oh no. Oh no. Still immune to cold. What can we do? I'm just gonna skip him. I'm too scared. Too frightened. All right, we're just coming up on 2 hours. So this is gonna be the last run. Let's get some last kill luck. Yeah, the councils. It's not even worth it. I feel like the time it takes to get rid of the council members, you could do like 3 more Mephisto runs. Something huge. Oh, I actually got excited there. All right, you know what? These are both new, I think. Moonfall and X-Fire. Let's see. Fall. X-Fire. Yeah, brand new. Sweet. So we end the stream with 16.6% of the rail done. That's pretty sweet if you ask me. Let's check the super chest real quick. Okay, nothing there. Just before I end it, why not one more Lower Kuras run, right? One more. Like that. Nada. It was worth a shot. We're gonna do one catacomb run too because I'm freaking greedy. And then that's it, I swear. Oh no. Where, how did I miss? Where could it be? Oh, how did I miss that? Something wrong with me. I need potions too. This is ended up being a really long catacomb run. It's gonna be worth it though. I'm telling you. Hey, come on, baby. Serpent skin armor. Magic. Really? We got Ravenclaw, which is actually kind of a sweet bow. But yeah, okay. That's it. I'm done. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks, Apo, for the chatting and the tips. Appreciate that a lot. And listen, I'm probably not going to stream during the week. I'll try to maybe get one in on like a Tuesday or Thursday or something. But I will be back next weekend. So if you're around, please check it out. And yeah, that's it. Take it easy. Bye bye.